sense walking down when you can slide.
What's with Canada? We got great big cities, but a lot of trees and rocks. Yeah, the winter's cold here. Wear 2 pairs of socks. There's half the world's fresh water to paddle your canoe or camp along the shore.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Gerald, and this is Trekking with Taz. Today we are headed up to Viking Ridge, but instead of taking the normal route up to the lake and the mountain ridge, we're going to take the alternate route, which is up to Point of No Return, and we'll go as far as a view of Sugar Bowl Mountain. Something a little different in case you want to try something different up on Viking Ridge. After returning from Point of No Return, we'll head back down the trail, and at 3 kilometer, about 200 meters east of there, you can bushwhack over to a cave, and we'll do that. So I know some people would be interested in checking that out. So that'll be on the list of things to do on the way down. Okay, let's get on the trail. I'll see you there.
Yeah, today we're heading up Viking Ridge. See how it goes. May head over to Point of No Return. All depends on how the track's going. But it's beautiful out. So we're about a third of the way up now to the meadows. Pretty decent here in the trees. It's cool. The bugs are healthy here. They're biting hard. Perfect day though. Coming up to our little creek crossing. Not much water in it, so won't be a big deal at all. Yeah, just enough for the dog to get a drink. Hit this flat part of the trail just the right time. Trying to get the heart rate down. Don't think we recovered from Hudson Bay yet, so this is just kind of nice to take it easy through this stretch here and not have to climb. Still climbing here. We're probably 2/3 of the way to the top now, to the meadows. And then we'll make a decision if we're going to go over Point of No Return or not. Likely though, that's where we'll be going. Well, looks we'll soon be at the height of land, and we'll have either 10 or so minutes from there. We'll be at the meadow if that's the case. So, get the worst behind us now. You can hear something.
Probably trickling down the hill there.
We're about 5 minutes away from the Caribou Meadows. So we've done the hard part of the climb for now till we make our next move, which will probably be up over the Point of No Return. So first it'll be time for a little snack. Well, here's some of the boardwalk that the Ramblers put up last year. It wasn't up on that, so I hadn't seen it because I've only been up here in the winter time, but yeah, it sure makes a difference through these wet sections to have some board. Keeps from getting wet and muddy feet, but it also keeps from just moving around and just destroying all of the soil around here. So wicked. I love it. Well, here we are. We're breaking out on Caribou Meadows. You can see Viking Ridge. The lake is up in the bowl up there. But today we won't be going up there. We're going to go do Point of No Return. And save doing that for another day, and then we'll do the circle around the ridge, taking the cliffs on the far side. But for now, this is just about as far as we're going. We'll just have a little snack here and then head back. Got to have a look at the meadow and see how wet it is, and which vary, as it always is. Lots of water. Yeah. Beauty. So we're coming back out to the other meadow where Point of No Return starts from, and we just went into Caribou Meadows to have a look, but our goal is to make it up over Point of No Return, and see a ribbon there and a ribbon further on, and when we get up to the top we'll decide if we're going to go over to Sugar Bowl or just enjoy the Point of No Return and head her back down. So we're on the trail to Point of No Return. There's some ribbons, some trail markers, and once you get out of the meadow, the trail's pretty easy to follow. So anybody wanting to go this way won't be too confused. So I think we're on kind of the final ascent to Point of No Return. Steep little section. Hoping anyway, and bust out in the flat with some views. That's the plan anyway. A little bit of a flat now. There's a little bit of a climb there, but appears not going to be a lot more climbing going on. Hopefully we break out with some views soon. Yeah, there's a view of Viking. We're up above it on the side, headed towards Sugar Bowl. Pretty interesting little spot. Interesting. Bit of a boulder field to climb up here to the top. Kind of cool little area. Horseflies are bad in here though. Oh, get a bit of a view. See the meadow down at Viking. That's Caribou Meadow. Smoky Valley, so it's not great, but there's Baldy right straight across from us. Gotta get moving. The horsefly on me again. Ah. Interesting. Looks like we're about to pop out to the opening, to the Point of No Return. Yep, here we go. A view coming up. A smoky view, but it's still a view.
I think just over here we're going to see Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, I can see the edge of Sugar Bowl. So, yeah. Oh, there's Sugar Bowl over there. Not sure if we will go all the way over there, but we're going to keep moving a little bit here anyway. Give you an idea where we are. Great spot. Interesting looking rocks over the backside here.
Just over the bowl.
So we're at a vantage point. That's a Viking. Back there is Raven. And come around. Here's Sugar Bowl. Over there. That's where we're at. Beauty. Oh, we've had a little bit to eat. And we've decided we're not going to do Sugar Bowl, even though we considered it. We're going to head back, and there's a lookout on the trail down. And we think we'll wander out to it And I just put a track down there, so if anyone else wants to go there, they can find it. Yeah. Starting our trek back now. The dog's picked up a tree and running with it. She just never gets enough. The adventure dog, she's the most energetic creature I ever saw. We've already got about, I don't know, 7 or 8 kilometers in and quite a bit of elevation, and she's just starting to get warmed up. So Baldy straight out in front of us there. Wicked mountain, wicked mountain. Got to get back up there and do the East Peak. Haven't done it yet, so it gives me an excuse to go back up once more this year and see what that one's like. See if it's doable or not for me. Okay, we're busting over now, heading back down towards the meadow. You see Baldy off there. We'll drop down pretty fast here now. Oh, you gotta pick your way down through the rocks here. And take it slow until you get down, and then it should be okay. A little bit slippery on these rocks with the moss on them. Not the end of the world. This little rock chute is pretty neat to come down through. Probably the nicest part of the trail, really. You got to pick your way a little bit, but it's still pretty cool. So we're getting quite a ways down off of there now, and you can see parts of the trail are really easy to follow. Parts that weren't. Mark has put up a bunch of flagging, so they should be much easier to follow now for the next people coming up. But parts of it are pretty easy, so, and it's nice up there. Hope people come up. So we're just about back to the bridge in the meadow where we started. So that meadow is the first meadow you get to on the way to Viking Ridge. It's before you get out to Caribou Meadows, and you will see there is a sign. It's old and it's worn, and there's some flagging, but that's where you turn if you want to come up here to point of no return. And Mark flagged a lot of places, so, and there's a lot already up there, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. And it's a nice alternative. If you've been to the lake a lot of times and you're looking for something different to do, point of no return is really nice. You get to see Sugar Bowl and just some different viewpoints. You can see the ribbons here, and that's where we come from. The main trail is just over there against the timber, and this trail comes up this way. You can see in the distance an orange marker, and that's the other trail. You can see the red ribbons all along here, so pretty straightforward. Just have to pay attention. So this little yellow hiking sign, it's all broken, but it's here, and you'll see the orange ribbons further on. And the main trail is right back here. You can see where Mark is going. That's the one that goes out to Caribou Meadows. So you just keep your eye open. You see these ribbons here, and you can head up to point of no return. Enjoy the views. Okay, so we're back down, and we're at the meadows. Give the dog a chance to have a swim before we carry on. Yeah, Penny is happy to have that opportunity. We're doing a little bushwhacking here. We're going to go to a lookout. We've been there in the winter, never in the summer before, so it's a little more difficult to get there. A lot of rhododendron, deadfall. Now we're going to figure out how to get across. We've broke out into the open here. You see there's a little cave down there, And then
Just on the outside.
another big cave in there.
Big, big, big.
Wow. Mark's gonna go have a little look-see.
This is what we saw in the winter.
Looks a little different, doesn't it?
Sure does. Yeah, dog, I know. Not going any closer than that.
Eh.
That's just one disaster. You.
Well, I'm just gonna get a view all the way around here. This is what we climbed through the bush to get to, and it was worth it. Yeah, we didn't see any of this in the winter. I guess we couldn't get over far enough, or if it was covered all in snow, but sure worth coming here in the summer to have a look at. Driscoll Ridge up there. Get an idea where you're at. Of course, my Baldy. So we're just down going through that one meadow. We're probably 2 kilometers from the vehicle now, somewhere in that neighborhood. The day went really well. The bugs were hungry. And we're moving pretty good. Yeah, we're probably 15 more minutes and we'll be down from here. The day is winding down. It's starting to, sun's getting low in the sky. Time to get down. Traveling the last stretch down along the creeks. Pretty nice in here. Big cedars, nice green, water running. Really peaceful part of the trail. Makes you wish your day wasn't quite over yet. Well, we're just breaking out of the bush, back to the highway and back to the vehicle. So Viking Ridge is in the books. Viking Ridge, point of no return, and the lookout. Managed to take all those in today. And now our day is done. Time to go home. Call it a day. It's a good day.
That's the end of today's hike. I hope you enjoyed seeing an alternative route up in Viking Ridge. So maybe next time you're up there, you can try something a little different. As you're listening to this, there should be a bunch of winter pictures from a trek I made up from Viking over to Sugar Bowl and then down Sugar Bowl last winter. And you'll see how beautiful it is in the wintertime. Probably my favorite time to do it for sure. The lookout and the caves are another interesting thing to do on your way down. Just takes a few minutes, 10 or 15 minutes, and it's just a change of pace and something else to look at, another view place. Just make things a little bit different, change things up for you. That's it for today's video. Check in. Next one is going to be Hedrick Lake. It's going to be 4 days and 3 nights up at Hedrick Lake, and you won't want to miss it. It's a really pretty spot. And going to go beyond Hedrick Lake, going to do a little hiking up in the ridges and see some other lakes. And yeah, it's something we're seeing. So hopefully you join me next time. See you then.